Hey everybody. I don't really need an introduction, but I am going to get you guys to get to know me because this is my way of, finding a community out there that can relate to me. And I've been having a hard time with myself. I've been having a hard time knowing who I am in a way because I've put out this persona like I'm this person when I'm actually the opposite. Um, so yeah, let me just get into it. um, I when I'm naturally by myself, when I'm by myself, I am my best self. I feel like right now, I'm expressing myself. I'm able to um get out whatever is in my head because I have a lot of things going on in my mind right now. Um, and it is starting from within. Like the outside shows, like it shows that I'm going through a situation. It shows that um, it just shows that I'm going through something, and I am actually. Not to get into detail about it, but I just feel a certain way, and I'm not trying to put God in everything that I got going on in my life, but I know it's a spiritual thing. And I'm trying to force myself to not believe it, but I'm like, okay, maybe it is. It's got to be. And when I say the outside shows, it shows like I know that I'm not taking care of myself in the inside, so it's showing up on the outside. Like, I'm not trying to go for the physical, but you see me every day. Like a random person will see me and be like, whoa, like what's up with her? Like I don't want it to be like that anymore. That's why I'm like always in my head about it, because I'm always thinking about like, dang, if I could change this, I can do this and do that. No, it's like I know God is telling me to walk with him. Leave all this other stuff alone and just walk with him. Pay attention to him more. And that's what I feel like right now. I will talk about the program that I'm in, and I actually had to leave. I had to leave class because one, I had to leave class because I felt some type of way when the teacher said, or the instructor said, let's get into groups. And like everybody refused to be in a group with me. So I'm just thinking, like, what is really wrong with me? Like, for you to not even want to get to know me. Like, I've been dealing with this since the beginning. I say the second week of class. And I'm like, if you see something about me or you feel I have no problem with you saying how you feel. It's just the action. Like, the action showed me, like, hey, I don't want to work with her. She's, like, blah or whatever. And that's what I'm dealing with. And I don't know what I need to do to, allow myself to be vulnerable to, speak up or say something about it. Mind you guys, I have a couple weeks left for the class, but I'm over here like really just lost for words about it. Like I feel like I could have just took the online class. I really could have just took the online class. I don't think I've met not a single person there that, I could just, get to know or get information from or whatever. Like it's just all me working in my own group and me figuring out how to answer these questions. And I chose to stay silent the whole entire class. Like I did speak up a little bit, but I didn't speak up much. So yeah, I feel like my problem wasn't the CDA program. It was just the people, the classmates that I had to I had to deal with the classmates. I felt like a girl in high school that always got made fun of or picked at because of whatever reason. And I'm dealing with it. And I'm just like, I'm done crying about it, and I'm done having negative thoughts about it. I don't know. I just need to take a breath right now because it hurts. It really hurts. And all I can ever think about is like, what did I do? It's not even just people in the class. It's like everywhere. Like, no matter how I try to get to know somebody or meet up with somebody or whatever the case may be, it's always something about them that, they look at me sideways. And I'm like, dude, I can't help my situation right now. All I can do is give it to God. And I don't like mentioning that all the time, but if that's the case, then yeah, I sin, but I also know that God is with me. I know that He is, everything to me. And I know that the enemy is trying his best. I know that I'm not doing the work. I'm not doing enough work to be able to say, hey, I'm dropping everything and just letting God do His work. I've been thinking that. I mean, I say it, but it's like, I guess I'm impatient about, what's being done right now. Because I'm like looking for like quick moves, quick whatever. Like anything to just happen. Any miracle, any blessing, anything could happen. But I will say that, I do have siblings that are trying to work on themselves. And one of my siblings, she said that, I think it's because you're not going to church going to church often. And I'm like thinking in my head, like, okay, even when I do go to church, it's people at church that do the same thing that my classmates in my CDA class was doing. So I don't want to, like, it's traumatizing me to stay away from people. And I'm not trying to be that way. Like, I really am a people person, but I feel like, even after I had my child, it was like weird. Like, it was so weird. And then I'm being so open, and I don't even, this is my journal. And you guys get to see me live. And I'm ashamed about it because of how I look, but I'm like, bruh, like, I need to let this out. I need to let go and let God, but also I need to do the work. I really need to do the work. And I have friends or whatever. I don't see them every day. They literally live out of town, so it's not like I could just go to their house or whatever. So I'm thankful that I do at least have a couple friends. But dang, it just feels like no matter what I do, people always, talk down on me or whatever. And some people may not know me. It's just my thought, like how I'm thinking about it. And it's like, dude, I don't know what to do to get out of this, because God is just taking His time. Like, He's really taking His time. It's not like He can just, He can, but I'm waiting on a quick fix. That's all I am, and I don't want to, but it's like, I'm gonna go crazy if I don't figure out what's going on. Like, I'm trying not to lose my sanity, and it's been upsetting me to the core. Like, I don't know. But anyway, so a couple days ago, I was picking with my skin, and I just feel like it's getting worse. It's getting worse, and I shouldn't be manifesting these things on myself, but I'm like, dude, what is going on? I never used to have to deal with this crap. I really, I didn't have to do too much to keep myself up. And I literally just, this morning I washed my face and put a little skin serum on my face and put some Aquaphor on my face, and that's it. This is what it looks like. I am so salty that my face has changed over the years, and you guys may not think it, but I am going through a phase right now. Like, I feel like I'm going through the ugly duckling stage, and I'm just like neglecting myself, and I'm trying to figure out what works for me and what doesn't. And I'm trying to give everything to God and let him do whatever. I don't know what to do at this point. I really don't. And it's really grinding my gears. I want to cuss so bad, but I'm not going to, because, you know, God has changed my mind about that. Like, he's really showed me, like, you don't need to be saying all these words just to get your point across. I get it. I get into detail with everything in my life right now because that's all I can do. And I am so guarded. Like, I don't even feel comfortable talking to anybody anymore. So yeah. During my CDA class, I'm going everywhere with this. During my CDA class, I just journal my way. Journal to kill time. I journal to release the thoughts that are in my head and believe that I can complete this. But today, I just was like, nope. I started this class in February, and they've been acting the same way since February. I'm like, dude, you ain't even like tried to have a conversation with me. You ain't even tried to, you know, just to talk. Like, but I get it. God don't want me to be around them people because, honestly, for real, I get that they're trying to do childcare and they're enthusiastic about it. But I honestly feel like they're not. They're just doing it just to do it. Like, I understand everybody has their own ways of dealing with stuff and how they deal with stuff. But I feel like, you know, just observing everybody, I just feel like they're not in it for the real reasons. For me, I feel like, okay, for a kid to learn, they're gonna have to I don't want to say they're gonna have, they need the discipline, because kids nowadays don't know how to respect their parents. And I'm not saying that whooping should be a thing, but proper disciplinary action definitely can help them. And I'm not the person, honestly. The educational part, I don't mind singing and learning things with the kids, but I'm more of being active outside because of my situation right now. Like, my situation right now is I need to detox. I need to work out and do whatever I gotta do to fill the void that's inside. And I don't know, I'm just trying to be at my healthiest, but it's not working. And I did find a school nearby my home that I could just go work out at and get all this anger out, or whatever the case may be. But I realized that if I work out, if I, do anything outdoors, will help me grow mentally. But back to the kids and all, like, that's one thing, to get the kids active and outside playing like we used to do back in the day. Sports, I swear to it, sports is like one way that you learn to be a team player and learn different perspectives and on different people. So that's my take. So I feel like I'm going to be doing more recreational summer program, things of that nature. More of, sitting in a classroom, and I don't think I'm fit for it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not fit for that, because I'm trying to get the education myself. I'm trying to learn myself, because there's a lot of things in school that I didn't really, like, I was so dismissive about. Like, I didn't care to listen to it. And it's like, it's exposing me now. Like, I need to get my education right. I need to get that stuff done first. And I feel like the only way I'll do that is with my own child. So yeah. That's the only way. Like, if I see her progressing and growing, that's going to make me be more progressive and grow. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to vent and say whatever was on my mind. I feel like I got more, but this is my way of talking to people. This is my way of getting everything out, because I don't really know. When I'm around people, I get anxious because, first off, I feel like my scent is not the best scent. And I've been trying to find whatever I need to find to make myself smell better. And I'm still having this problem. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm like, I don't even know why I said it, but it's the truth. Like, it's really the truth. And I'm tired of lying to myself. I'm tired of lying to those around me. I'm learning to be honest. I'm learning to understand what honesty really means. And if I gotta show that, if I gotta explain that, then I'll just do it, because I'm tired of feeling sad. I'm tired of feeling upset about myself. And I'm tired of, having this perception like I'm just dirty or just a certain way. Like, dude, I try to keep up with myself. I'm not going to say I always do, but dang, like, give me some grace here. Forgive that. Like, understand that I'm a human, but I'm just getting this shit out. I'm just getting it out there. But anyways, yeah, so this is it for the video. Hope you guys have a great day. Probably have another video coming up, but this is just my way of getting it out. So thank ya. See you later.